hard work.
Just stop torturing me, tell me what you gonna do.
Not just the smartest guy inside the ring, but the smartest guy on the outside.
You can set me free or bang me up.
Floyd Mayweather here in studio to promote the super middleweight unification fight at Barclays. WBC champ Badu Jack going up against the IBF champ James DeGale. That's live, Showtime Saturday, 9:30 Eastern time. And Floyd has been good enough to stick around and judge our top 5, the greatest fighters of all time. And I believe that I will take the honors and go first.
Yes.
Here we go. I didn't even know about Henry Armstrong until I started researching this. Held 3 titles at the same time. Featherweight, lightweight, and welterweight. Get this, he fought and won 41 times in a 2-year period, Floyd. That cannot be done. 41 times in 2 years. Number 4, I did go with Floyd, 49-0, tying Rocky Marciano's record.
Thank you.
Get into a lot of brawls. Nearly impossible to hit, faster, quicker, better clinically than basically anyone he climbed into the ring with. Number 3, I went with Joe Louis. Became heavyweight champ in 1937 and kept the title for an astounding 11 years. That's unheard of. Defended the title 25 times without a loss. Number 2, I'm going Sugar Ray Robinson. Lost just one of his first 123 fights, of course, to Jake LaMotta. And then LaMotta and Robinson got in the ring 5 more times, and Sugar Ray beat him all 5 times. But number 1 for me, it's got to be Muhammad Ali.
Of course.
You know, before he took the stand, before his 3.5-year exile, he was unbelievably fast for a heavyweight. And then afterwards, he reinvented himself. He had some of his most memorable fights after the 3.5 years off. And, of course, we've talked so much this year, 2016, about what kind of a figure he was socially and every other way. So,
of course.
I got Muhammad at number 1 for me.
Okay, so Floyd chuckled when you said 4, as in, are you kidding me, sir? Like, are you kidding me, sir? I felt that.
I was happy.
Okay, good. Yeah, that was nice.
I'm appreciative.
Okay, so, but here's the deal. We'll just do the list, and it's all time. And history is still, it's always rewritten and rewritten, right?
I mean, it's been millions and millions of fighters. And just for me to be on the list is it's truly a blessing.
My list is just for me, David, right? So again, it's my list, is what I think of boxing. Number 5, I gave it to Mike Tyson. For me, growing up watching Mike fight when he was at his best, at his prime, when he was the most dominant, I was afraid for you when you went in the ring. I was scared for you. You decided to get in the ring. So you could see the fear in their eyes. Floyd, I agreed with David here. I went in at 4. History is yet to be rewritten. No, you could have more and more and more. You never know. You can move right on up the list.
If you would get that 50th, like I was urging him to do last segment, maybe I'd move him up.
I was just like, if he did that one more, if you fight Conor McGregor, I'd move you right on up. And then here we go. Number 3, we got Joe Louis. I'm right there with you, David. I mean, number 3, 2, 1, hard to argue. 2, Sugar Ray Robinson, as you said, and then number 1, Muhammad Ali. It's just hard to disagree with the 3, 2, and 1. I think you sneaked a peek at my list. I asked you, Floyd, honestly, right now, in your opinion, as we're going through this top 5, who is the greatest of all time?
What are we judging fighters on? If we judge them on standing for a cause, then Ali is hands down. But if we're talking about taking the less punishment and breaking our records, it's Floyd Mayweather. You know, I don't think that it is. I mean, Muhammad Ali paved the way for me to be where I'm at today. And, you know, he's a legend. But when we talk about record breaking, I mean, we also got to talk about Ali lost to a fighter with 7 fights when he lost his world title to a fighter with only 7 fights. So these are the things that we don't look at. We only look at him standing for a cause, which is the great thing, because if Ali didn't stand for that cause, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. So I have to take my hat off to Ali, but I didn't get his sport 40 years to say that there's another fighter better than me.
You know what is interesting? When I was coming up with this list, Ali had the Thrill in Manila. He had all the.
But guess what?
No, I just want to get to this question. You didn't seem like you got into those brawls with guys.
That's not cool. That's not cool. What I'm here to teach fighters is this: the name of the game is to hit and not get hit. It's not about taking punishment. And I love Ali, but sitting on the ropes, taking punishment as far as doing a rope-a-dope, that's not cool. The cool thing about my career is this: I retired 49-0 on my own terms without taking any punishment and made smart investments. Now I'm able to put my kids through college and teach other young fighters and other people that's under my umbrella how to do the same thing.
I agree with all of that. And you have your mental faculty.
So you're saying that, so you're saying that
no,
for me to be known as the best, I have to be in a knockout, drag-out fight? Or what thing is this? I can make the extraordinary look ordinary. That's what's so great about my career.
That's a valid point. My question to you was going to be, what was your greatest moment in the ring?
Every fight played a major key. Every fight played a major key. And number 48 was the most important one, the Manny Pacquiao fight.
Why?
The reason why is because the world, even at ESPN, you guys shot a commercial, said how I was scared, I didn't want to fight. And so many people said I was scared and I was a coward and I was a chicken. But when it's all said and done, I was the smartest one. I walked in there, and in 30 minutes, I made $300 million. And I was able to lead the sport on my own terms. And I want all young fighters to know this. Ali is a legend, and he will always be a legend. And he will always have a special place in my heart. But when we talk about the sweet science of boxing and being very, very sharp, the thing is this: you guys want to get in this sport and take less punishment as possible, but get a big reward and leave the game on your own terms and make smart investments.
And you did it. You absolutely pulled it.
That's what boxing is about. Because it's crazy that when Ali was fighting, the world hated him.
Of course.
Once he took a lot of punishment and then he couldn't walk or talk anymore, they loved him. Don't love me when I'm long gone. Appreciate me now. Love me now. That's how I feel.
Yeah, no.
But Ali, I take my hat off to Ali and every legendary champion. Sugar Ray Robinson, all those guys paved the way for me to be where I'm at today in the sport of boxing.
Special top 5 with Floyd Mayweather.
Floyd Money Mayweather. Get it right.
Money Mayweather.
Before we go, who won?
Who won?
Whose list was
Me or
better?
David? Whose list was better? They're telling us to leave.
I had the best.
Ah! That's it. Back in a moment, folks.